Hi everyone, I'm Vula from Skynet, and I'll be talking about the new controls that we've added in our new V11 Webview version. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about our new page viewer control, the new QR code control, and the new control that we've added for you to create lines and arrows. So let's start with a blank page, and let's add a page viewer control to the page. The page viewer control is this button up here. So by clicking on the page viewer from the control toolbar, what you basically get is an empty, it's like an empty second canvas on the parent canvas. And you can see that this page viewer control is now empty, but it has several properties in the Property Explorer. For example, there is a current page URI property, and you'll see that if I click on the current page URI, there is a drop-down list that lists every page that exists in this installation of Webview. So let me just go and select one of our demo pages, for example, our start page. And you can see that the page loads inside the page viewer control. So basically, I haven't opened an extra page outside on this empty canvas. Instead, I added a page viewer control on the canvas, and then I loaded a page on it. So this gives me the option to have multiple pages loaded on the same canvas that you can see at the same time. And let me show you how to do that by simply adding a second page viewer control. So if I add a second page viewer control and then select a different page from our demo pages, what we get is we can see both pages at the same time on the same canvas. And if I now go to run mode, you see that I can interact with those pages exactly the same way. For example, I can click on linear gauges, I can click on one of the hyperlinks, and then what I get is I get the page loading inside that page viewer. Same way here. So if I click on the page index, the start page loads individually inside that page viewer control. And then I can interact with every control the same way I would do if the page was loaded inside the main canvas, the parent canvas basically. The page viewer has other several properties, like for example, there is this selected pages property where you can go and select several pages that this page viewer can load. For example, I can go and set on this page viewer several of our demo pages, like that, by clicking on the checkbox. And then if I click on OK, you'll see that these 7 pages have been set on the selected pages property. And then I can maybe go and select a different page index. Like for example, if I go and select 5, then you'll see that the page with index of number 5 gets loaded in here. And there is one more advanced thing that I can do by setting the selected pages property. For example, I can go and add to my page a combo box and then create a simple binding between this combo box and the selected pages property of that page viewer. For example, I can go and set the item source to a simple binding, and then I can go and select the selected pages property, and then maybe go and change the display member path, which is what I'll see on the combo box, and then the selected value path, which can be a value. And then if I go into run mode, you'll see that this combo box contains the name, the path basically of the pages that this page viewer contains. And then what I can do is I can maybe just set that page viewer's current page URI, or maybe the selected index, one of the two. I can set the selected page index to a simple binding and point that to my combo box index. And then hopefully when we go to run mode, we'll be able to switch through the pages of this page viewer by selecting items from this combo box. So it's one of the things that you can do with the new page viewer control, apart from having multiple pages being displayed on the same canvas. So let me now go and create another empty canvas so that we can have a look at the lines and arrows control. The lines and arrows control can be added to a page by clicking on this lines with arrows button from the control toolbar. So if I go and click on that, you see that what I get is a simple line. And you see that this line has two ends, and I get a different cursor when highlighting, when hovering over one of the ends or the other end. So basically what I can do is I can extend and draw the line as I drag the handles. And there are several properties that I can affect of this line. So basically I can change its stroke color to anything, to one of the colors from this palette. I can change its thickness. And I can make it to be a dashed line or like that. I can select from different dash styles. Or what I can also do, I can select an arrow. I can give the end of the line an arrowhead, so that with this way I create an arrow. And you can see that I can affect the way the arrow looks. I can have different fills to the arrow, or I can have different styles to the arrow style. And then I can affect the way the arrow looks by setting its width and height. So that's a very simple demonstration of what the lines and arrows control can do. And finally, we have our last control. The new control we've added is the QR code control, which creates a QR code on the page. So let me just go and create a new empty page and then add the QR code control. So the button is the one up here, QR code generator. So you can see that when you click on that, it simply adds a QR code on a page. What you can do with this is that you can set its property, the text to encode, up here. So basically what we've done by default is that we've added our own web page. So if I now go and scan the QR code, you'll see that on my phone, I'm gonna be prompted to open the Cogent DataHub web page, and I'll try to do that with my phone now. So I'm just gonna bring up my phone screen here, and you see that I have just scanned that QR code, and it just prompts me in Greek to open that hyperlink. And if I click on open, you see that I get the Cogent DataHub web page on my phone. And that's a basic demonstration of what the QR code control can do. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.